Give me a full depiction of what happened last time.
All right, so things started out. An old lady went to Liam and Felice, telling them to look for people, or offering them a job to look for people. While on the other hand, a person who was the gardener went to talk to Neumond and Percy. After which, we each followed our own separate trails, eventually landing Percy into a 10-cent drink, and us into a bottle of spices that led us to a tavern where I fell on a barn ale, and we then went north on a clue given to us by the barn ales. We fought some slimes, and we decided to head to the sewers on Percy's suggestion, only to discover that Percy has a slime in him.
Yeah! Gotta kick his ass!
I gotta get into character and get real bloodthirsty. You know what I mean?
So, to give the description again for chat, one of our players, which is... I need to pull up my Discord so I actually know which fuck of you is the fucking player, which character. Perseus.
How rude.
Currently has a black, slime-like creature pouring out of his mouth and releasing spores onto Liam after he had bitten him.
So basically, now he's cringe.
Yes, he has become cringe.
Man, bro, I know we just met, but I didn't know you were gonna become cringe so quick.
I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Natural 1! That's a 5.
That's 2 natural ones.
Make that 3. I also got a nat 1.
Oh my god!
Plus 2 for 3 total. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So,
strong.
So Mitti and...
We have the same dex modifier, I'm guessing.
I'm assuming I do not get to go because I was stunned, correct?
No, you get to go. You were attacked, not stunned.
Okay.
He got an opportunity attack.
Alright.
Did 2 nasty damage. You never saw it coming. You'll never recover.
You're never gonna see coming? Well, you shall see.
Probably my future wife or kids. Yeah, you're right.
So we currently have... So we have 2 3s, a 5, and a what from Liam?
15.
15, I eat. Liam's going
Apparently
first.
Can I see the slime?
Yes, it is dangling out of his mouth. Speaking of which, beyond your bite, beyond the 2 damage from the bite, you also take 20,000 acid damage. No.
Oof, unfortunate. Good thing I
never brushed my teeth once. All part of the plan.
You take a whopping 1 acid damage.
Can I lay hands on the slime and put a boot to Percy's chest? Try to just yank it out?
You want to try and grapple with the slime?
Yes.
Okay, then first I would like Percy to make a Constitution saving throw.
You'll thank me later.
That's an 11 right there. Yeah.
Ooh, just too high, man. He's trying to pull it out, and it hits your uvula, and you want to throw it up, but you don't. Now I would like you to make a strength check as opposed to the slime's acrobatics.
Slime is very acrobatic.
It's an 8.
Specifically athletics, if you have proficiency in that.
Athletics? I do have proficiency, never mind.
So that's a 10.
That's a 20.
No, you just add your athletics to the other check.
Oh, okay.
You do manage to yank it out, just barely. And in reaction, I want you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Or dexterity saving throw. Fuck.
Alright, 16.
Okay, as you yank it off, it tries to jump at your face and you throw it behind you. After you it is in fact Jork.
Let's do a little fun thing. Let's do another tale. Tale from beyond. That's a 3. Never gotten a 3 before. Tale of the beloved friends. Interesting. Okay.
Not applicable here.
Not applicable at all. In fact, maybe that's the reason why it came to me. It was just like, yeah, these guys really need to be friends right now. That would kind of suck otherwise. Haha. Liam, how many points you got? How many healthy points?
Who?
How much health you have?
If you're healing someone, I would recommend Mitti.
That would make
Remember
sense.
correctly, isn't Mitti at like 1 HP?
Yes.
Hey guys.
Instead of that, I'm just gonna healing word Mitti because she's like right there. So
We need to attach like a heal me sign to Mitti's to Neumond's forehead.
you
No,
you heal
it-
for 4. Congratulations.
It just says, "Help, I'm fragile."
Yeah,
help.
like a little
my
neon
bones
sign that
hurt.
just follows them around.
So, how much have we healed Mitti?
5. You got healed 5. Congratulations. Now
Mitti,
you're on
you
a-
are at 6 whole points. Okay, next we have a 3-way tie between Neumond, Percy, and the slime. We'll start with Neumond.
Oh, we're attacking the slime, right? I just want to make sure.
I mean, I don't know, are you?
I feel like we are, because it's bad.
Yes.
I'm gonna use chill touch.
Yeah, you hit.
Nice.
It's a 23 for the chat.
23 and max damage? Going kind of crazy.
So you know
Outta
that
here.
slime that's there? What you do is you summon this spectral skeletal hand. And instead of grabbing it like it normally does and then scarring it with necrotic energy, it just kind of picks it up and throws it in the fucking sewage.
It's just like, go back.
Alright, we are out of combat.
I would like to have long rest. I would like to sleep the afternoon away.
Alright, do we all want to head to different places and have a long rest?
Is there any residue left in Percy's mouth?
Not in Percy's mouth anymore. Actually, wait, Percy, roll me another Constitution saving throw. Yeah, not in Percy's mouth anymore. There's plenty of residue all over the floor now. Percy, by the way, you have vomited and have the poisoned status.
Okay, am I also still exhausted? Because I remember last time you said I was.
Yes.
If we have an extra flask, I'd like to collect a bit of residue of the slime.
You're a hunter. You generally collect things off of bodies. I'd assume you have a flask in your hunter's kit.
Perfect.
You're just picking up my throw up everywhere.
Yes. You have no idea how valuable human excrement is.
Can we just have that marked as Liam's official quote? So everyone is splitting off to go do some basic upkeep and go to bed?
Basic thought, yeah.
Okay, then I would recommend Neumond and Percy, you go sign back in with the detective agency. And Liam and Felice, probably you two should go debrief before you go to bed. So we'll start with Felice and Liam since you probably have the least to talk about.
Those are some interesting fellows.
Yeah. Yeah, they certainly are. I'm curious about something.
Hmm?
Can I see your hand?
Which one?
Oh, the one that, that was injured.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, what do I see?
It's a hole straight through the middle of his hand.
What did you say that this was before?
It's a barn nail. You know, they're long, kind of thick, poking out
Can
of an object.
Huh.
If you want to see if he's lying, can roll me an insight check, and he can roll me a deception check.
Sure, why not?
Where's my deception?
I rolled
I would also like to point out he did literally call Dusa a bar nail when she appeared to talk to you guys. But you have no clue what he's referencing.
It's an 11.
Yeah, I definitely failed that, but there's still something fishy about it.
As far as you can tell, he got stabbed by a bar nail at some point.
How exactly did that get there?
I tripped. The bar's not in very good condition.
Well, all right. Here, let me try to get that all figured out if you wouldn't mind. Get all wrapped up.
Sure.
Can I roll for just a medicine?
Sure.
Just for roleplay sake.
Yep.
Fuck, I rolled 5. Why am I rolling so poorly? I literally went 1, 2, 3.
Liam, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, you're gonna enlarge the hole.
I
I can't save. There we go. Oh, that's a
don't-
9.
I don't believe I fucked up that badly.
My hand is gone.
Okay, well, the good news is you don't black out from the pain. The bad news is you do scream. And I would like both of you to refresh your character sheets.
Huh? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Wait.
I gave you an inspiration.
Yay!
I'm going to be, as long as you try and do things that are interesting in character, I'm going to be giving inspiration out like fucking candy.
Okay. So then I suppose after that botched healing attempt, how does that look, Chief?
It does not deal any more damage to him, but you definitely just stuck your finger in a hole in his hand. It was squishy and bloody and, like, it's bleeding again now. It had kind of covered over, now it's bleeding again.
Just winces really hard. Oh.
All the same to you. Could I get someone more medical?
Yeah. That's my bad.
Liam, make me a perception check.
So, oh boy. 20.
Alright, you see a bar nail behind your door.
Oh, great.
She's about 20 feet off from your house, hiding very well in some of the foliage.
You know, Felice, the one thing I love about tree houses is there aren't any bar nails.
Huh? What did
Just remarking on the architecture.
I suppose.
I would like to seek a medical a professional medical person.
If you take a long rest, it goes away.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I will sleep.
Okay. That will be it for you two? Question mark?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we
I
get
mean, probably Felice will give like the entire place like one check for bar nails. Just like, what was he talking about?
give me a perception or investigation check then.
Sure thing, Chief. I'm going perception.
Okay.
I got a 2! So then it's a 4 in total. I am useless right now.
You kind of get caught up staring at one of the nails in the wall, wondering if it'll be a problem. Then you realize it's all the way in the wood. We're going to move over to Perseus and Neumond.
Mm-hmm.
Perseus, you just got back to your boss's office. Well, did you find anything?
Well, actually, we met two interesting characters who happened to, I want to say, help us out, but at the same time, I don't know if we did that much.
No, you do actually have the rights to deputize anyone you need in your investigations, so...
I mean, they were helpful. I think we said we were going to meet again tomorrow to keep finding it, but nothing too crazy. I guess we found this, we tracked something back down to, was it a mall? We tracked it back down to like this little abandoned little building with the window crashed in. And this like slime like thing just came out of a body and attacked us.
Out of a body? You found a body?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, that's more than I was expecting. Do you still feel like you're okay doing this case, or do you want me to do it?
No, this is my case. No. I want to do this case.
Okay. I'll let you do the case. Just tell me you're not gonna get hurt, please.
My mouth starts to form the words, but nothing comes out. Can't do that.
Neumond,
Yes.
do me a favor and please get my son back. Safe?
I will.
Okay.
Do we
Says on 4 hearts.
I just do we have is toothpaste a thing here? Like, what is that real?
You can probably easily find a sprig of mint to chew on.
Do we have any mint? I can't get this awful taste out of my mouth.
Yeah, your father has some in his work supplies.
Okay. You feeling okay there, Newman?
It was a lot, but I think I'm okay. Just a little winded from everything that happened. But I think I'm alright. Are you okay?
Honestly, I am much better than I thought I would be.
You sure?
Outside of that little incident that happened last, it really wasn't too bad for me.
Okay. As long as you're okay.
All right, I guess I'll see you around tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's hooking up for a long rest. Perseus and Liam, as you fall asleep, both of your minds drift to jungles of mushrooms, entire wastelands of black sludge rot, entire valleys of bone dry death. You want to join the colony again. You want to go back home. You want to follow. Everyone wakes up from their long rest.
Am I still poisoned?
No, poison and your exhaustion go away.
All right, very cool.
All right, what would everyone like to do?
I'd like to find a decently skilled, knowledgeable person to ask about this slime residue I have.
All right, give me a nature, history, or arcane check.
I'll take nature. That is a 19.
All right. You do know a old witch doctor, actually just a couple houses down, though how much they may know is unknown.
It's worth a shot in the dark.
Hello, are you here to buy? Liam,
Yes.
Liam, do you have more flowers for me?
Not. I have something different, actually.
Oh, been hunting abominations again.
Uh,
Well, show me what you got.
I will set the vial.
What do you mean, no? This is rot slime residue. Why the fuck were you dealing with rot slimes? They're normally harmless.
More like they were dealing with us. They got in some bodies and
Rot slimes are generally motionless. They sit in foul puddles for a long time until some poor animal falls in it and dies.
that's very strange considering what happened.
Yeah, rot slime, like, they move, yeah, technically. They maybe, I don't know, an inch a year? They're known to leap out if something's close by, but, like, worst it can do is ruin your boot.
So, in your years of experience, Doctor, you've never seen them go down a person and start moving them?
No. I mean, if they went inside of a person, it would probably be excruciating. They're acidic, but, like, it'd be like drinking a bad drink, mostly. Hurt like hell, maybe. Go to a doctor. I think I have acids in the back that are worse.
Rot slime move a dead body?
No, not at all. They don't have the higher motor function to even, like, push you in a direction, let alone move a body. Do you know how much it takes to move a fucking body?
I skipped out on the medical section of kindergarten or school.
You didn't go to fucking school. You've been hunting since you were 9.
Yeah, that's school.
That is not school, and you know it.
It's not school.
Your siblings went to school.
I learned a trade.
Aye, fair. And I'm one of your better customers. Alright. Well, yeah, no, this powder in the slime, what is it?
Do I know?
No, you have no fucking clue. It might be the spores that it was throwing around, but like, you ain't got a clue.
No idea.
Alright. Why does it look like myconid spores? You watch as a small goblin comes out from the back room and starts yelling in goblin back at this hobbled old witch. So there is a myconid colony. Okay, that makes sense. But why would it have... As you listen to this conversation, double checking, you don't know Goblin, right?
I do not.
Okay, because I would have to translate all that.
Not a lick.
Not a lick. Then you hear exactly what I said. The last thing you see in this emphatic like back and forth between this very wildly gesturing goblin and this crotchety old man is like the goblin like dismissing any thought, like brushing its hand away, like whatever the witch doctor said is stupid. All right. Do me a favor, lad. Wherever you found this, look for a myconid colony, please. I'm gonna let you walk back to the party and...
Has the entirety of the party or gathered somewhere?
Oh, have we met up? Because I kind of did want to do something before we
no,
met
you
up.
have not met up. I was going to let him pick the party members he was going to look for and find them himself.
Well, I will look for Felice first.
She probably would have been sewing up a new outfit just back at the house.
At bare minimum, mending the acid damage from the last one.
Oh yeah, certainly.
Alright, Felice!
Yes? Oh, is it time to go already?
Well, we don't have to. However, we do have an inkling of a lead.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What is it?
You know the witch doctor a couple houses down?
Oh yeah, that man.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I took the residue to them and, well, they gave me a clue to look for myconids.
Oh.
DM, do I know what a myconid is?
Roll me nature, history, or arcana.
I'll try nature! 12!
You can dissect that the name means mushroom people. Other than that, you ain't got a fucking clue.
So we can probably assume mushroom people.
Can I try like history?
Give me history or arcana. You may not do the same check he did.
8. Don't worry about it.
History-wise, you know that myconids exist as, like, folklore. Like, like, people with mushroom heads is the best you've heard of.
Gotta get me that shroom! I gotta get it!
Hold on. Why would that have anything to do with this slime?
From what the doctor told me, there are myconid spores within the slime, since the slime itself can't really move a body. But I have reason to assume myconid spores can.
Have I ever heard of anything like spores moving a body? Especially...
Not with
like,
an 8.
Okay. Interesting.
Not with an 8.
That's fair enough. But anyway, I guess we can be on our way to the rest of the party.
Alright, then we start back at Perseus, Neumond. I assume you're both in your separate houses?
I'd assume so.
Okay.
Unless.
Unless it pokes fingers. Alright, so Perseus, Neumond, which of you wants to do something first?
Well, I had something I wanted to do, like, right away.
Okay. Well, let's get to you first.
Alright, I'd like to find my dad. Or go see him.
He's gone to go get the milk.
We'll assume if you're wanting to speak to him, it will be early enough in the morning that he will not have left yet.
Right.
Huh? How you doing, Perseus?
Hey, I need to talk to you about something.
Yeah, what's up?
Could I take him to like I guess more secluded place of the house so that mom doesn't hear? Or is mom around?
Mom's probably already at work. Dad generally works like later in the afternoon to like late shift nights.
Right.
You know, the times in which people need to be ER'd.
All right, so never mind then. Hey, so I had this really weird dream last night.
All right, what's new?
So yesterday during the investigation, I didn't really tell mom too much about this because I know she worries, right? Even if she sometimes has a hard time showing it. But we encountered this slime thing, and it did attack me.
You watch as your
And
father sits up straight, not in a like worried way, but in like a. Have any of you actually sat with a professional in a field, and the second you start talking about the thing they're a professional in, they sit up straight and immediately start thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He immediately does that.
Okay. It attacked me, and it
All
got
right.
into my mouth. Like,
Right. What was the symptoms?
I got really hungry. Like,
All right.
very hungry. I had like this very
Christmas
intense urge to go home, but not here.
All right.
So, like, wherever home was for this thing, I had to go there. Like, it felt like it was a compulsion.
Question: was there increased saliva? Was there foam, and did you feel the shakes? None of these are things.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Not
But I did
rabies.
something that was very out of character for me, and so we were about to leave, right, to investigate the sewers, because I'm guessing that's where these slime things came from. And I bit one of the people that we were with.
Oh, never mind. Put rabies back on the table. All right. He grabs your head. One hand under your chin, another one holding your eyes open, and holds your head towards the light, watching your pupils dilate. No symptoms of any sort of infection or disease. Open your mouth. He immediately pushes his thumb down on your tongue and immediately pulls your tongue out to look into your mouth.
What do you think?
You have acid burns all along the inside of your cheek. Normally that's the type that would be someone who has long-term acid reflux. Lean back a bit. He doesn't give you a chance to stop and immediately pushes your head back.
And another thing, I actually felt kind of sick yesterday, but it went away.
Just so you're aware, his thumb is still in your mouth.
Yeah, I felt kind of sick yesterday. It got a little away though.
Don't talk while I'm inspecting. Now,
Okay.
back of your throat is burned, but also your breathing tube as well. Did you have any trouble breathing while the slime was inside of you? The answer is no, by the way.
No.
All right, and it looks to be some sort of fungal spores. Excuse me. Well, he immediately shoves tweezers down in the back of your throat and picks something out of you. It hurts a little bit. This looks to be a type of mycelium.
Of course. What is that?
Think of it like grass, but for mushrooms.
Okay.
Mycelia is a type of thin stalk generally grown in patches by mushrooms and other such fungi.
Okay.
Other than that, think of it like the roots for the mushroom as well. Thank you, Fub.
Okay.
One last thing. And he presses his hand to your forehead and casts a spell. You know it's a modified version of the Detect Magic spell, but this is specifically to check an individual for curses and afflictions. And immediately a slight light flashes before your eyes, and like a ringing in the back of your head. Some amount of psychic magic is still attached to you. Turn your head this way. Yeah, it looks like you're under a very fine level curse. Let me get rid of that for you. And he casts Lesser Restoration. Which...
Rad. Cool, I don't have to do it myself anymore. Thanks, Dad.
No problem. Though I will tell you it wasn't free. Pay up.
Thanks, Dad.
No, actually, though, you have like 3 shifts you need to do with them.
I
I'm not
start
kidding.
running away towards the door.
You've been spending too much time with your mother. We need more hands!
I'll be back. I wanna follow through on this, and then later tonight I'll come back and help you out. All right?
Fine, but if we're swamped by then, it's on you to clean up the rest of the fucking muck. You know how they can get.
It's what I do best, Dad. It's what I do best.
No, it isn't. You suck at it.
Oh. All right. Thank you, though. Seriously.
Yep. Whatever you're dealing with, however, I will warn you, please don't get killed. I don't want to have to find your cadaver in one of our examinations.
I'll try. I'll try not. I'll try not to.
You
I
worry
shoot him
me too much.
I shoot him finger guns.
He looks at you with a stern look.
I wiggle my eyebrows.
You still look like a clown.
Yeah, but I look like a good clown.
Well, I suppose you entertain. Now, go back to your case. Your mother's probably worried sick.
Yeah. Oh, also, safe to say, we don't tell Mom about this, right? Right? And I won't tell her you've been forgetting to feed Oob.
Son, when have I ever told your mother about anything medical?
That is also true. All right. I'll catch her on that.
I have a quick DM question for you. Is it okay if your father knows but your mother doesn't?
Yeah.
About the thing that people don't know. Okay. So he shoots you a wink for that as well.
Yeah, I'd assume so, considering, it does go hand in hand.
Yeah. I had figured, but I had forgotten to ask that question last time.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'd probably go find Neumond. Find out where she lives.
Neumond, does he know where you live?
Well, I was actually gonna ask, can I just not have a house? I don't want to just journey off and me and my dogs.
Echo Hobo Life.
Yeah, basically.
Echo Hobo
me and my
Life.
dog is
So
in
yeah,
my
you
bag.
know where she lives. It's somewhere between 5th Street and 9th Street.
Yeah. Follow the dogs, which is where I was actually gonna be if I could.
Oh yeah, no, I was definitely gonna put you with your pack.
Yep.
You're sitting on, we'll say 6th and Boulevard, and you are you have 10 dogs around you. They're all being loud as hell. The neighbors hate you.
Yeah. Can I be counting my skulls? Is that something I can be doing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm basically doing. Okay.
You're going through an inventory. While you're doing that, what are you doing with your dogs?
I'm counting my small skulls and at the same time trying to get my cloak back from one of the dogs.
Roll me a dexterity or strength check.
Okay, I got 13.
13?
Yes.
Casually have dog stats memorized. You immediately yank it and have this Pomeranian just kind of stuck to it.
Oh gosh. Let go. I need to get ready. People are coming. Well, I have to go somewhere. because we have to go find things. I can't hang out too long.
You do still have a Pomeranian on your cloak, by the way.
I know. I'm trying to get him off while I shove the rest of my skulls back in my bag.
Okay. Perseus, you walk into Neumond shaking her cloak with this tiny, filthy white fluff ball, while at the same time trying to stuff a skull in her bag.
Hey, Newman, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, trying to get Teeny over here to let go of my cloak so that I can go. I'm just about done. If you could help me out. Can I toss my cloak over to you with the dog attached?
Roll me a dexterity saving throw, Perseus.
Bro, this poor dog.
Oh no, don't worry, the dog will be fine.
That's
You
a 4.
You get a face full of dog fluff.
Help me with. Oh, God.
You are, however, temporarily blind, as there is dog fluff in your face.
Can I try to get this thing off? Like, off the cloak, then?
How are you trying to get it off the cloak?
Oh, my God. What can I do with this dumb dog?
I don't know, it's a
I
dog
don't have
dog.
I'll pull out a ration. Just get the dry jerky from it done.
It
Try to get
immediately
it
lets
to,
go and tries to bite at the jerky, falling on the floor. It is now
Ah.
jumping at you, trying to get the jerky out of your hands. It is jumping about all of 2 inches.
How many other dogs are there? Like 18 more, right?
Yeah, some of them are varying sizes. You see at least one, like, Great Dane, massive fucking... Great Dane-sized, massive fucking white wolf. You see a couple, like, other Pomeranians. They seem to be popular pets around the area, but, like, aren't commonly taken care of. You see what looks to be a dog, question mark. It's got no fur, and it's, like, scroungy and, like... But it's... You think it's barking?
It's another hobo.
No, it's very much so quadrupedal.
Okay.
It is either a dog, a cat, a rat, or like maybe a possum.
My bet's on the rat.
All right. I'm gonna rip the jerky up in as many pieces as possible and just try to feed it to as many as I can.
Considering it would probably come with like a bag of jerky rather than a single piece, you could probably get enough for each dog.
Sure, I'll do that then.
Or rather, it would be like the big giant flat pieces that are equivalent of an entire bag, so you can get enough for each dog and still probably have half the piece.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Mark down one of your rations as minus 1/2 jerky.
Okay.
If it ever matters, it matters, but I don't think it will ever matter.
I really doubt it ever will. You couldn't think to... Nobody like to eat, right? You didn't have to wrestle it away from him. I'll toss it back to her.
Listen, okay, they eat a lot. I feed them. They're just greedy sometimes.
By the way,
especially
you
with my
do
milk.
look at what is like an oversized mixing bowl filled with like dried up meat and basically what is a torn apart ration. With a mix of a little bit of like actually hunted meals that the dogs have brought in themselves. They are not going hungry.
We're a community here. We survive.
By the way, you don't notice any food on Neumond.
Have you eaten?
I take care of the community. I'm
Have
good.
you eaten?
Not today.
Do you want the rest of this jerky?
Yeah.
I'll give her the rest of the half ration.
That is amazing characterization.
Uh,
How are you holding up, by the way? You
I'm doing okay.
definitely don't look as bad as you did yesterday.
Oh no, I'm doing good. Came back, kind of had to rethink. Did some meditation and stuff, and feeling a lot better. Just had to
That's-
fix the cloak and count the rat skulls and daily business. I
Alright.
hop up and grab my cloak and put it on and put my bag on and walk over to you.
All right. Let's see. If I had to pick a place where we might find them again, probably the same place where we first met them.
Oh, you don't mean
Listen, we don't have to go inside. The guy was kind of a big jerk. I mean, we could go inside if you
No.
want to give him the old
No.
1-2, you know?
Mm-mm. We can just wait outside and see if
Okay.
they come out or come up.
Liam, you gonna knock at your door.
What?
You know who it is. Let me in.
Door.
I'd still be in the room, wouldn't I?
Yep.
Just like look between you and the door, just like
Yes.
Both of you see a half wood elven female in all black clothing. Someone who Liam knows as Dusa, and judging by your rolls, you don't remember what Liam referred to her as.
So it's just this random person pop up at the door.
They've appeared before in front of you. They appeared when you finished clearing out the slimes.
Looks like I'm mistaken. A barn owl can exist in a treehouse.
Very funny. The Sens would like to speak to you.
Can I try to connect the
Oh,
dots
no,
somehow?
You can connect the dots now that he's referred to her as a barn ale twice.
I'm going to I'm going to give a
Yeah.
sidelong look and be like, "Huh."
Yeah, no. He is very obviously referring to her as a barn ale. You're not stupid.
Yeah, just the light up of her eyes, and then the sudden, like, the cat will get a little hissy, and Felice will be like, "Oh, I see." Just cause very now standoffish.
By the way, she gives a, stink-eye look at you.
Felice will return that. Fuck her.
I would also like to note she is from the Bone Ash Barrows.
Oh,
Or the
even
Aspen
more
Barrows.
so.
Yes.
Fuck her. Like, doubly.
Excuse me while I roll a history check for something.
Oh,
All right, we're good.
Just to refresh my memory, what season is it?
Mid-spring.
Mid-spring.
By the way, Deuce is standing in the doorway. Still.
I'm assuming you have a time, or is it just a now thing?
Are you seriously stupid enough to get another fucking knife in your hand?
Yeah, fine. Man, wish I had a less aggressive barn now.
Well, if you were less idiots. Alright, you guys are gonna go meet up with the Sands. You're following Dusa down a weird circuitous path, and as you're about to take a corner onto the main tavern way, she disappears, and as you turn that corner, you do, however, see Neumond and Perseus.
Oh. Well then. So,
Hello?
good to see you two again.
Do I see any doors or any things around?
You are standing in front of the Tanned Hide and Hidden Tans.
I'm just gonna go outside.
The same barman that was there last time hooks a thumb to a different door and does not look at you again.
Alright, I'll go to the door.
Okay.
Before you do that, Felice will put a hand on your shoulder and be like, "Please don't come back hurt this time."
I'm not stupid.
You too.
Yeah, it gives you a look of you got hurt last time.
All four of you in.
When we come out of there, I hope that we don't all have holes in our hands.
You hear a voice from behind you. If you don't hurry up, you will.
I'm going! I was already going!
We're going!
I learned my lesson, I'm not
behind-
stupid!
Not behind you, by the way.
Oh boy, alright.
And yes, Felice, Dusa does in fact appear behind you.
Reapa, or...
Probably he'll just take one step backwards, give her a death glare, and then walk off to the room.
If you take a step backwards, you're bumping into her tits.
No, as in
Take an
away
aggressive
from
step
the
backwards.
woman.
Yeah.
Away.
I know, I was pointing out that it was funny that you said take a step backwards when she was behind you.
Take a real aggressive step backwards.
Yeah, just squish.
Yeah.
She gets sad because she's flat-chested. I'm assuming all 4 of you enter the back room?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 of you have not been in a back room of the Sands before. It is blank. It is flat stone carved to a T with a heavy wooden door, and as you walk in, the door slams shut behind you. In front of you is a small, portly, dark-skinned dwarf. I see we have new contractors. Huh?
Well, it's a posse, isn't it? It's a party as a word.
We don't
In
normally
this
work with a posse. Or a pussy like you.
Oh, vulgar.
We're a thieves guild, madam.
Oh.
Vulgarity is
Well, I
kind of
suppose
what we're
it is.
known for. Now, you 4 are the only people who were found at the scene of a dead body for our crew. You are the only ones with leads. So, he lays out a black sheet of paper with white ink. You are going to agree to find the rest of our missing crew, and you are going to agree to do it for free.
So the missing people are all your people, hmm?
Not all of them. I don't care what happens to the rest of the civilians, but 4 of our men are still missing.
Out of how many?
Why the fuck would I tell you?
Just
You
to,
see-
look at Liam.
You see, that kind of stuns him as he's like, wait, the audacity of this bitch. Oh,
Just won't say anything in return, just like, yeah, I got my
By the way,
information now.
at the bottom of this piece of paper, there are not lines to sign. There are 4 circular spaces. All right.
first-
As portion, one of you has already given up collateral. Now, the rest of you, I looked into. The kind lady here, who's been giving me so much wonderful discourse, I'm putting your brother up as collateral.
Oh, interesting.
Yes,
She
we
doesn't
know.
look surprised.
Yes, we know. And yes, we will reveal that you are still alive, and that it is your fault if he dies. You, vagabond-looking one.
Which one?
The one who isn't you. The one who literally sleeps in the streets.
Oh, is it me?
Yes.
Okay.
Seeing as the only thing you have is dogs, quite honestly, your life will be your own collateral. If you die, no one will care for you. And you get to pick father or mother.
What does the paper say?
It is
Is it-
very long, complicated contract that basically boils down to you will spill no secrets of the Thieves Guild. You will obey any commands of the Thieves Guild while you are under contract with them. Your contract expires when this specific job is done. If you break any sort of agreement you have with the Thieves Guild, your collateral will be sacrificed, among other things. It literally gives a stipulation that they can do whatever the fuck they want to you after they kill your collateral if you piss them off enough.
So what can you tell us, Mr. Very Nice? Please don't kill my parents.
I can tell you nothing beyond the fact that none of you are fucking contractors. Pick.
Totally still sign it.
No signing it yet. We still need Perseus to pick between his mother and his father as collateral.
Oh, yeah.
Dad.
Father. All right. Now, he places a small, disc with a similar sized circle. Bring your hands here. Press your thumb to the center. Who does it first?
I'll do it.
Felice. Alright, never mind. You can
No, actually, no. If you want to do it, you do it.
Yeah,
does it?
Felice will probably be unreasonably confident in all this.
Okay, as you press down, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, not charisma. Oh,
No, it's not trying to mind control you.
okay.
Yeah.
18.
18? All right. You press down and a needle sticks straight into your thumb and you do not wince. You pick your thumb up and press it down on the circle with your name marked on it and step back. Your
Then
confidence
her little,
is earned.
yeah, her little spirit cat will start to lick at the blood just a little bit as Felice looks down at it, kind of like nonchalantly.
I'll go after Felice then.
Okay. You press down. Con save.
Been rolling really bad. Let's see. It's a 9.
You wince and try and hold back a scream. It hurts. But you pick your thumb up, press it down. Who's next?
I hesitantly go next.
Okay.
Very nervous.
Make me a con save.
22.
Oh my god, I'm
Fucking
such a
damn.
bitch. I'm such a bitch.
You press your
I'm
thumb
such a
down,
bitch.
barely notice it, press your thumb to the other thing, and that's when you notice that it's not ink and it is in fact blood. You notice you have a hole in your thumb, stuck on it kinda, and it's gone.
That wasn't so bad.
Out of all of us, Funky is like trying
I'm like,
to not
I'm trying to hide.
scream and
I'm trying to
cry.
hide tears in my eyes. Like I'm trying to make it not noticeable.
And you don't have to worry, we already have yours. Do so. She presses her knife to the page where your name is. And as soon as the fourth bit of blood is put there, and yes, they did save your blood, all of the circles flash and burn away. The entirety of the contract slowly burns up, and all of you, 3 of you on the back of your thumb, and you, Liam, on the back of your hand, now have a black trail of, like, what just looks to be like little black dots. It could easily be mistaken for like a birthmark or something that trails down your thumb or the back of your hand, wraps around your wrist, and rests there.
Yeah. Felice will look at it and like distaste, just like a, ugh, God, I try to get my skin as clean as possible. This is nasty. Ugh.
I've got gloves on. I don't notice this.
Fair
I
enough.
also have
Yeah.
rolls on.
I also have gloves, but they're fingerless, so I only see the thumb part.
Yep. Actually, before anything else, I would like Felice roll me a history and Neumond roll me an arcana.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 19.
I'll make
All
my
right.
suffering, please.
9 is strong with this one.
You, even with a 9, you know this is a curse mark. That's all you know,
Ah.
however. Neumond, you know that this is curse magic. Specifically, written, binding curse magic, very similar to what you imprint on your skulls.
I analyze it and then I look at them, like, kind of suspiciously, but not like too much.
Unlike your normal, like, rune magic, which is a written language that you use to basically write code of the world, this is just, like, ink to signify ink, and whatever the magic was probably on the paper rather than on you guys. But it is a curse. Now then, get the fuck out of my office.
Gladly. Just immediately gets up, goes.
I will exit stage backwards.
You all leave. You all see Dusa on your way out. She's just kind of leaning against the back wall. She nods at you and doesn't follow you.
I really, really want to flip her off. I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, you can if you want to.
Nah.
So we're outside of the tanned whatever.
Tanned hides is hidden hands.
So
And-
yes, on the outside.
You're either outside or at the bar, whichever one you want to be.
outside.
Outside.
All right. You are
I
outside.
wonder if patrons from before had seen that entire incursion like yesterday. They're just like, what the wait, they just did it?
Do you actually want to know the answer to that?
No.
Okay. Because there are rolls you can make to learn that.
Well, actually, now I'm really curious. Can I do that?
All right, you would be rolling me a perception check to see if you notice any familiar faces.
Sure thing. 17.
You notice that all but like 2 people are the exact same and none of them pay any attention to you.
Thieves Guild. God damn it.
It's also a high-end tavern, so there are a couple of patrons that are new and like actually drinking, but most of them are probably And now that you look, a lot of them are wearing something black.
Mm-hmm. Did they notice any of our contracts on our hands?
It would be very hard to notice, even if they knew what to look for.
Mm-hmm.
It
It's not like Felice wants to advertise it anyway.
Yeah, no, it literally looks at worst like maybe a couple of freckles. The only reason you all know it's there, if you check, is because you know your own hand.
Mm-hmm.
However, a lot of them do have ink markings and tattoos, but most of them are just culturally significant to the Ashbone Barrows, rather than specifically to the Thieves Guild.
Liam, you said that you had a lead, correct?
How do y'all feel about hunting mushrooms?
I think to get this stupid mark off.
I would like to head to the nearest manhole cover.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Okay. Nearest manhole cover is right in the middle of Tavern District.
That'd be really...
I'd like to go to the mall
most
where we
secret
were.
manhole cover
Okay.
of all time.
The business
manhole cover we
the
previously
business
went down.
complex
Yes.
that you were at. All right. You go back into the same manhole cover. It takes you about an hour to get there, as it did last time, but you find your way back into the same sewer. You are what is currently a drainage way. So it is a long, thin strip of pipe with slight walkways along the edges and, like, literally shit sludge in between. This specifically has drainages because it is also converted catacombs. So this is a squarish hallway rather than a circular tube. And along the sides, there are rows of dead bodies. This was not originally sewage way. This was catacombs that have been converted into sewage way.
How dark is it?
Pitch fucking black.
Pitch. Does anybody have a torch?
Wait, does my little cat friend produce any light?
No.
I can see, right?
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Then yes.
I also have dark vision.
Okay.
I don't.
Imagine.
Yeah, imagine being two characters out of the party of 4 who don't have dark vision.
So does anyone have a torch?
I believe that's a no.
Are you dead ass? No one here has a torch.
I have a candle. Let's use a candle. Hey.
10-foot candle, my dude.
Bro, we're going back. We're going straight back.
10-foot dim light, my dude.
Yeah.
I don't need a torch. I produce flame.
Oh my god, he's crazy.
15
Why did I
feet.
even like this then?
All right, you have 15 feet bright and 15 feet dim. So you currently have a maximum range of sight of 90 feet for the dark vision and 30 for the nons.
I feel offended, but I'm not sure why.
Well, it's maybe because you're a cringe race who doesn't have dark vision.
Right
All right, so you have two choices, left or right.
is always right. Let's go right.
Okay.
Okay, you're all going right. I would like Liam. Roll me a
Yes.
charisma saving throw.
5.
You start walking left.
I'm assuming we all see this happen, right?
Yeah, as far as you're aware, Liam just started walking left.
Liam?
Does your friend usually have trouble? Was it
Uh,
left and right?
No, normally it just kind of lets me take the lead on this. Liam? She'll, like, ask after him as he goes to the left.
Eh?
We were going to the right. Did you not hear me?
Did I?
You heard.
Yeah.
You heard everything. The only thing that is different is that you walked to the right.
Walk to the left, you mean?
Or walked to the left, yes. Sorry.
Is there, any reason why you started to go to the left? Because that is clearly the left.
Can I search my thoughts?
You can roll me another charisma saving throw.
Alright.
You
21.
have no fucking clue.
Well, maybe it was just a momentary lapse of judgment or something. Even though you're a tracker, I
mean, we could just go left if that's the case.
No. This is... I don't feel comfortable with that. Let's just go to the right. I'm sure there's something here.
Is this like a power imbalance that you two have right now in the relationship? Or
Liam, one more charisma saving throw, please.
Hey, 11.
All right,
For
you
God's
can go
sake.
whatever direction you want to go.
I will. Why am I so tempted to go left?
I don't know why you're so tempted to go left.
do what your character would want, my man. Do what Liam wants.
What do I see in the left?
Endless counts of bodies in a hallway.
I would like to inspect one of the bodies.
All right, roll me an inspection check.
Alrighty. That's an 11.
All right, you find a dead body that was at one point mummified. This specific one looks to have died in a sandstorm, as its skin is ripped off, and you can still find little bits of black crystalline sand and like sand of various colors dotted along it, and its head is ripped slightly, but beyond being mummified and ripped apart, it is also now like festering with rot due to the liquid sewage that it's come in contact with.
Can I check the right?
I mean, you can look right.
Yeah, just look right.
It's a hallway
It's just a long hallway, huh?
with a bunch
Do I
of
smell
dead
anything
bodies.
from there? Oh, it's just more dead bodies. Okay.
You smell shit.
Cool. Somebody shit themselves before they died. That's great.
No,
No.
remember, you're in a sewer.
I know. Can I check one of those corpses?
Sure, you can check a corpse. Roll me an investigation check.
16.
All right. You find another corpse. This one, like, pretty obviously was burned alive down half of its body. Like, some of what is there is just, like, charred bone. And what is left, like, of the actual, like, skin was pocked and welted and, like, bubbling. Some of it, like, on the stomach has bloated over in a single giant welt. And then again, most of what is left of the flesh has been rotted over and starting to decay due to the exposure to constant water. Anyone who is currently looking at this may roll a history check.
15.
That's a big old 2!
Man, I love the sewers.
Neumond
single
and Perseus, you know this because you've had to go to the sewers for an investigation before. These are all corpses from the Skeleton War. Every single one of these in the entire catacombs that lie beneath the city span millions of bodies, all of which dying in some horrific way during the Skeleton War. And as you look, you see people who've died of all sorts of magic, some of them torn apart, some of them defiled, some of them absolutely twisted, their hands inside out, their heads snapped backwards. And you know that almost everyone here was a soldier who died in the Skeleton War and was given the simplest of burial under what was a giant battlefield.
I guess I'll relay that information that you gave. If it's your first time, and then I'll say the rest of the spiel that you give.
Oh, goodness.
Listen, as much as I hate being down here, can we pick a left or a right? Like, is this an issue?
You know what? Both sides are pretty much bodies at this point, and I don't think that there's going to be too much of a difference. So, I mean, democracy? Wait, does democracy even exist in this world?
Yes, actually.
Oh, God. Good. Jesus doesn't exist, but democracy does. Good to know.
The remarked hegemony is specifically a mix of democracy and meritocracy.
You said your name was Liam, right?
I?
Hey, I wanted to apologize about yesterday. With the biting and all that went down.
I'm a pretty forgiving person.
All right, I just wanted, to clear the air. I didn't want to be weird or anything. Since we're kind of, I guess we're bound by something.
Okay. Enough with the sentimental spiel. Let's go to the left.
Before you say that, as he says bound by something, your cat murps. That is all.
What? Has my cat done that before?
Every once in a while. You don't always know why.
It's so cute! Okay. Sure. Alright. Still, I guess we're just going to the left, because...
I really like the thought process that went into like democracy. We're all going left. We're on the left.
I mean, if you two are going to start talking about...
We are going
about stuff
left.
in the middle of... in the sea of bodies,
Sea of
then I'm
bodies
gonna make a decision for you.
and shit. Would like to
And
clarify.
shit! Does not smell good! Do not want that on any of my white clothes!
As much as you say that, I'm very tempted to go left. Or to go right.
Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Felice will just give you a very dirty look. Like,
19.
All right, you say
Like
that
they're-
perfectly fine.
can we just go someplace?
Are you being serious
Honestly,
right now? Like, is
anywhere.
this really happening?
Felice will just like stand in front of Liam and point to the left, then point to the right, and then just put her hands on her hips, looking up at you, just like, decide.
Roll me a charisma saving throw before you try and decide anything. Brain says left.
Left it is, I guess.
Hey, let's go then.
So you go to the left. You get about 200 feet, 300 feet, 400 feet, 500 feet, 1,000 feet. You're not sure anymore. You eventually come across a room. It's very similar to what you've been walking through for you don't actually know how long. It is a wider square room. There are shelves and shelves and shelves of bodies. The sewage is flowing underneath this cheaply inserted metal grating. And there are 4 directions to go, including back.
Do our feet start to hurt at this point?
You're kind of tired, yeah.
Okay.
You
No,
have,
we're taking a rest, and then we're going to go again, okay?
I will say, you have been walking for a minimum of maybe an hour. Though you have been walking in the same corridor for however long it's been. So it's blurring together.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember ever walking this long in a literal sewage system.
You've never walked in a literal sewage system before.
Yeah,
First
that's true.
First time?
I wouldn't figure it would take this long to get to places.
Percy, this is weird. Normally when you pop in, it is like take a right, take a left, take a right, take a left, all this winding back and forth, back and forth.
Now that you mention it, something is off.
I want to use detect magic at that. I want to use detect magic.
You cast Detect Magic?
Yes.
Can I cast
Roll me a
Mage Armor on myself?
Constitution saving throw.
18.
You have to blink your eyes as the magic sets in, and everything is a blinding color.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not.
And
Okay.
every single one of it is a mix of illusion and enchantment. Except for the small amount of what looks to be like a black flame circling around Liam's neck that is necromancy.
What in the hell?
Liam, roll me a Constitution or a Charisma saving throw.
Yep. 17.
All right, nothing happens.
Liam, you have something around your neck of necromancy. Do you have any idea what that is?
Nope.
Can I insight this? That was really quick.
I will let you roll an insight check.
Yeah.
I hear this, right?
Yep.
Can I is there anything I can do about this? Like to
14.
think, I guess? Would I roll something for that?
You wouldn't be able to know its existence in the same way Jork does, because Jork has a spell that is specifically showing it to her. And as far as you're aware, he's being honest.
Okay.
Liam, if you want to give me a history check.
History check, you say.
Yep.
9.
Yeah, you got no fucking clue.
Okay.
And just for gits and shiggles, Neumond, roll me an Arcana check. This is a very high DC, so you're not likely to get anything. Nothing.
Okay, I would also like to cast Enhance Ability. Well, actually, no. Can I kind of tell what type of thing is like around his neck at all?
You can give me an Arcana check.
14.
The good news is, for you, it's a lot lower of a DC because you can literally see it and have something to compare it to as you look down at your hand and see a similar, though not the same type of magic, black mark on your hand. It is the same school, but the ring around his neck is like this wild fire of magic, whereas the mark on your hand is like a couple of little dots of like intentional power.
Could I reasonably make the assumption that it is affecting his decision making?
You can reasonably make the assumption that it is a curse, and also that it is wild magic, meaning it is either from a beast, from a long ago cast spell that has frayed, or it is from something that is not immediately sentient. The illusion and enchantment around you is also wild magic.
Okay.
It looks like a thin mist over your eyes that's just glowing and then spreading throughout the entire room, lighting it on fire and then dissipating and then coming back up.
I'd like to imagine that Felice, while she's looking at this, she's just kind of like wincing every once in a while, just like she's used to like experiencing things with like spirits and stuff like that, but this is like really, really flashing bright and uncomfortable.
Most spirits do not produce light, by the way. So you're not used to glowing things.
Okay, glowing. They're not used to glowing things. Got it.
You're definitely not used to what is effectively a magical flashbang.
Yeah. Well, I'll basically ask, have you ever been cursed by something other than the Thieves' Guild? Just spits out its name.
Have I?
Yes, you've been cursed before. All of them have been cleansed eventually, but a lot of abominations leave curses. More specifically, you have a displacer beast that, a baby displacer beast tail that you have hung in your house. That fight alone had a cursed festering wound from a bite. It wasn't major, but like, most abominations have curse magic. In fact, most things in this world have some level of curse magic.
I've been cursed before, but why do you ask?
I think that there's something I can't tell what it's doing, but there's a curse around your neck, I believe. Yeah, you can see her eyes just kind of try and narrow at like and seeing something that's going around your neck that you can't quite see.
Percy, give me a history check.
14.
All right, because you did not get high enough, I will ask you, do you remember what I told you earlier in an earlier conversation, and then leave it at that.
Like it's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. Like I should know it, but I just don't.
Yep, that's what happens when you roll too low.
Ooh. I start pacing around.
You've sat here for maybe 30 minutes having this discussion. I would like Liam.
Mm-hmm.
I think you know what I need.
18.
All right. You had no inklings to do anything.
I want to try walking backwards.
Walking backwards.
Walking backwards on one leg, whistling an Irish tune, and
all right.
heading down the right
roll me a
hallway.
dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty.
Or a performance check.
Or a performance check?
Or a performance check. I realize you're doing this intentionally, so it's a performance check, actually.
Alright, I'll tell. Performance check it is. 17.
17! Not bad, not bad. Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Just see you do that going backwards, and we're just like, wait, hold on.
23, baby!
Absolutely nothing happens.
Are you just doing this to be difficult?
No?
Right on the tip of my tongue.
You start remembering the
anyways.
conversations you've had today.
Can I see where the magic is the least, or where there isn't any illusion magic?
You see nowhere that isn't thickly covered in mist.
Great. It's absolutely everywhere. Not only did we have to deal with a bunch of... Now this... Yeah, Felice is just basically like muttering to herself.
Can I attempt to do like a medicine check on Liam, just like akin to what my dad did to me?
You can give me a medicine check.
Rad. Come on, Dad. Let's see what you taught me. Please, you've got to be fucking kidding me. It's a 12.
With a 12,
Bruh.
you can at very least tell that there are acid marks in the back of his throat. If Liam will let you get close enough.
Dare you approach a man walking backwards on one foot?
Doing the jig? I dare.
I'll let you look in.
All right, you see the acid burns similar to what your father described in your mouth and in the back of his throat.
Oh,
I look at the burns. I look back at his eyes. I look at the burns. I look back at his arms. You've got a slime in you. You're slimy.
excuse me, what?
You know he doesn't have a slime in him.
You've had one.
There we go.
He's had a slime in him.
That
He
suppose that makes sense.
You can give me another history check now that you connected these dots.
after
Cry out.
he was pacing around for like 30 minutes. This is a B. It rolled a B. What the fuck is a B?
That's a crit.
Oh,
Oh, that's a nat 20.
nice.
That's
Roll
nat
the
20.
B.
That's your first
Congratulations.
one.
It rolled
Yay.
a B, guys. I don't understand.
Out of all of the processes that your father did, what can you not do?
Remove a curse.
What did he do to you?
Remove a curse.
What does he have now?
A curse. Wow.
You wanted to go home. Whatever this curse is, it led you home, wherever home was for the slime. It is probably doing the same for Liam.
Do I understand all this?
Nope, this is going on in Perseus' head. This is him
You know
getting
what?
nat 20 on a history check.
I'm just going to embrace chaos and open my head.
Open your what?
I'm just gonna empty my thoughts.
Roll me charisma saving throw with disadvantage.
An 8.
You start walking forward and then you hook a left.
No.
Follow him right now. Don't lose him.
Spirit's sake. Yeah, everybody just races after.
Roll me another charisma saving throw.
I'm no stranger to the wild and wacky. That's a 23.
Disadvantage again.
All right.
So,
Definitely not gonna get another 23.
That's a 20.
Oh god.
You, like, as you keep walking left, you all walk for what feels like ages. And Liam, you just kind of slow down and look at the surroundings and you're just walking.
oh no.
Do I know any Fey tunes? Do I have access to the Feywild hit 96?
No, but you do know
Okay.
old Elvish songs, which you know are derived from the Fae.
I'll sing one.
You come across 6 different tunnels all along the side that are like little side passages that look to be alcoves that you would fit bodies in as you keep walking past.
Lead the way, head.
You are head empty, no thoughts?
Forever and on.
Charisma saving throw with disadvantage.
So just while we follow him, I'd like to be explaining to them what my dad told me, or like how this happened.
That'll be a
Make
5.
me a constitution saving throw.
8.
You are starving. Gain a point of exhaustion. As you start sprinting at the fastest pace your body can manage down one of those side tunnels, up another tunnel, and hooking a left, a right, another left, going up above on a walkway, dropping down below, hopping into a vent, and crawling your way through.
He's sus! He's sus, guys! He's sus!
Would we be able to keep up with him?
I would like everyone else to make Constitution saving throws as he is running at the max pace of a human being burnt out by magic.
Okay. 13.
Neumond, you do not
21.
gain a point of exhaustion. 13?
Yeah.
You do not gain a point of exhaustion. Perseus, you do not gain a point of exhaustion.
Oh, thank God.
Its DC was 10.
After him. Oh my
So
God,
you-
he's fast.
Liam,
Oh, the dogs.
your
Yes.
mind
Dogs.
goes blank and your vision goes black. The rest of
Alright.
you can see that his eyes start bleeding this like thin black liquid, and he books it. Your legs hurt. You hear a crunch in your knees as you push it beyond what you have ran before. You're out of breath and you're running anyway. You honestly feel as if your chest is caving in. And then you come to a stop. And you smell something sweet. You're home. As you all look around, nothing is different to anyone but Liam.
So did we all manage to catch up?
Yeah.
Okay.
The question wasn't if you could catch up. The question was whether or not you'd be exhausted doing so.
That's fair enough.
So what do we
We-
see then?
You see another straight corridor.
For God's, for
We know
spirit's sake.
we talked about the curse, right? He told us about what his dad told him.
Yes. Perseus, you said you were going to offload that information?
Yeah, well, while running. So
Yeah.
just
So we
very
know
deep,
we
out of
know
breath.
that it led him like a curse is something a curse. Just a curse is on him, right? That's
Yeah.
all we
You know that
Okay.
you know that there is a curse which is leading him to the slime's home. Felice, perception check.
Sure thing, Bossaroonie.
I'm just gonna start speaking in
Oh,
Sylvan.
wait, I got a natural one, but I can re-roll the die because I'm lucky.
Halfling luck, bitches.
Yeah, I didn't use this before for some reason because I'm stupid.
11. As you turn around to just try and take in your surroundings, you find a brick wall.
What? Can I still have detect magic on? Do I see what do I see with the wall?
You see the constant purveying mist and a wall.
So it looks like every other wall around here?
Yes. It and every other wall, floor, and ceiling around here are glowing with magic.
Can I try to touch the wall?
The wall behind you? Like,
Yeah, the wall I was gonna run into actually.
you touch it, it's
Yeah.
solid.
Okay. So, no fantastical stories of invisible walls, I see. All right, well, what else do we see around here?
You see the same kind of sludge and then the metal grating walkways, then the lines of dead bodies.
Do the dead bodies look any different from the ones that were back there?
Roll me an investigation check.
Hey, 15.
You find a body that was obviously torn apart by sandstorm.
How's Liam doing on the ground?
Yeah.
Liam,
Yeah, how is he doing?
other than tired, he's fine.
Liam, what
Is
do
he
you
going
see?
anywhere else?
Do I
The
see?
goo is gone. You're fine. You smell something slightly sweet, and you're just kind of happy with where you are.
Do I still see the curse on him?
Oh
Huh.
yeah.
Okay, so does Liam say anything to me when I ask him if he's okay?
I'm feeling good.
So
Feeling
you're also
good on a
feeling the same thing you're
Wednesday.
Can I look around for anything that would be similar to the source of the curse? Or similar to it, at least?
Make me an Arcana check or a spell casting check.
18.
Your cat immediately starts running away from you.
What? Hey! Has this done this before?
No.
Okay, immediately we'll run after it.
All right. As you follow it, it runs through a wall.
Oh, for the love of... I already... whatever. And she'll go to try and at least... She'll check the wall before she tries to run through it.
There isn't a wall there. As in,
Blast sake.
the cat did run through a wall, but when you get there, there's not a wall to run through. There's not a wall illusion. It's
There's
just
just
hallway.
no wall.
Yeah, there's no
Okay.
wall.
Guys! She'll like yell back to everyone else. Get over here.
You can't see them.
Oh, great. Oh, spirits. Alright. Well, I guess I'll follow where my Actually, no. Fuck that. I'm gonna try cast message.
What's the range of message?
120 feet.
And it is a cantrip?
Yeah.
Alright, what are you saying to whom?
I'm saying to Perseus that my cat ran off and now I do not see you all.
That's all about you get.
I put like my pinky in my. I'm thinking it's like earwax or something. Like
It
anybody
is
else
very
hear that?
the few snippets you get of voice is very definitively her voice, and you like magically can identify this as a message spell. You may also respond to this message.
Okay, I was gonna say because as a player, I don't know what the fuck message does.
Message allows them to talk to you silently and into your mind at a distance, and gives you one response with what is it, 25 words?
Mm-hmm.
25 words.
Okay. Where did you go? How can we get to you? Why did you leave running after a cat?
Where? What? And that's all you get.
I'm assuming I heard the word where.
Yes.
Guess I'll cast
You have also
message again.
You have also never seen magic work like this.
Huh. You never gotten like a staticky message back.
No. You have never had any spell be interrupted in any way other than, like, you've heard of counterspell. You as a bard know what a counterspell is. This is not a counterspell. Your spell is going through and getting distorted somehow.
Your
cat, by the way, runs back up to you, bops its head against your leg, and then runs away again.
Give me a second. We'll send message back, saying, like, what's the surroundings around me? Like, just before?
Plain hallway.
Whoa.
Lots of dead bodies.
I'll say hallway. Okay. Probably, yeah. And then she'll follow after her cat. Do I still have detect message up to 10 minutes? It's already been 30 minutes, so I guess it's over with.
You cast it at the end of the 30-minute break, towards the end, so it will probably be dying out right about now.
Okay. Well, what do I get from the remnants of it?
Very constant illusion and enchantment.
Oh.
And also a thin red strand of magic from you to your cat.
I guess I'll just follow the strand.
All right. As you follow the strand, the rest of the magic fades away. It doesn't.
Huh.
And as you go through, like, you start to notice that these bodies are not different. You see burn marked, sandstorm, blight, burn mark, sandstorm, blight, burn mark, sandstorm, blight. They're all the same body. Or they're all the same bodies, rather. And as you see it, you watch as the walls themselves start to deform, twisting almost, as some of them start to bubble. The same shapes. So what would be a body is bubbled outwards, and it's like the texture is overlaid over a circle. And then another one where it's like the entire walkway is just warped as you keep going in. Do you keep following?
Yeah, probably like running now.
All right. As you get in, you come to a giant pit. And as you approach this pit, the bubbling starts to reveal itself as not bubbles, but mushrooms. And this illusion that was overlaid over the top of all of the halls fades away to show these vibrantly colored mushrooms releasing these clouds of spores as this entire swirl in this pit is of constant just riling and writhing sand cloud of spores. and at the bottom you see a thick, viscous black sludge the size of a small lake. And in the middle of it, rising like an island that becomes a pillar to the gods, is this giant, what would be one mushroom that then spreads out into 100 to 1,000, all different types, little step stools and then little sprouts that turn into towers, little sharp ones that like jut out from the sides, all of them different colors and themes, and you start to smell this sweet. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Gotcha. Natural 20 plus 5, 25.
And it is disgusting. It is like the most sickly sweet rot you have ever smelled. It is like the entire smell of decay. This thing is evil. And as you look down, you see people walking in that sludge. Some of them human, some of them elf. You see one that looks to have been a skeleton, currently in robes, and all of its bones are reanimated by these thin fibers of mushroom. Just pads growing up its arms, its entire face being covered in one side by a giant growth. You see another who looks to be human at first glance until you see that his eyes are gouged out and there's small glowing shrooms growing on the inside of its sockets. You see another that looks like a plain dark-skinned elf until you see that its jaw is hanging off and from it there's this sprout, this waterfall of fungus.
My God. I really hate mushrooms. Oh. Just like trying not to hurl.
And as you look behind you, there is no hallway behind you. It is a tunnel. A thin, carved tunnel. Just covered in mushrooms. You look down and the floor you're walking on is just calcified mushrooms. Everything behind you is this thin trail of rot and decay. And about 1,000 feet back, and you can see, because of all the glow, you see your companions looking every which way. None of them noticing. One of them just like resting on a mushroom. Another one leaning up against the wall and the mushrooms are growing over their shoulders slightly.
Wait, no. No. No.
And then you see Liam sitting on the ground, exhausted, with mushrooms growing down his mouth, down his chest. His hand is sunk into the floor itself, and mushrooms growing up over his arm.
Can I, try to get to them?
You can start running. The rest of you,
Sure.
you're all sitting in a hallway.
Who just runs after a cat like that? Like, she didn't say where she was going.
What are we doing here? Are we just gonna wait?
I'd like all three of you to roll me charisma and then constitution saving throws. Okay, none of you remember why you're here, and Liam, you are just tired. You just kind of want to rest. So you lean back and just kind of find comfort where you are. None of you can even tell where you are anymore. You're just kind of all okay. Perseus, you just decide to lean up against the wall. Just take a breather, relax. It's actually kind of comforting. You don't know why.
You know, once you get used to the smell, this place isn't too bad.
Neumond, you honestly just decide to sit down cross-legged, start counting your skulls. You even find a couple in like the alcoves that are rat skulls of things that have crawled around.
These are quite interesting. I like these ones. I think I'll take maybe a few.
Felice, you watch as Neumond shoves her hand into these mushrooms and pulls out a giant rat skull. It's the size of the entire palm of her hand.
Oh my god.
It itself is also still covered in this fungus.
I try to run faster.
All right. You are about 500 feet left. 400. 300. And you're back in the hallways.
Like, right next to them?
Nope. You are in a hallway.
God's sake. I would like to cast Detect Magic again.
Before you do, I will warn you, you do not need to do it to see the red thread.
Oh. Like, she'll like, almost prepare to cast it, but then see the red thread out of the corner of her vision.
It is, by the way, coming from the thread off of your clothes immediately and going to your cat.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, then she'll just run after that then.
All right. You start running and twisting and turning, and then you realize you're not running in directions. You're running straight. You're not in a hallway. Oh God, you're running on mushrooms.
Feels very confusing.
It does. It's very disorienting going from your entire perception seeing thick cutout stonework.
Basically, just every time that kind of distortion hits, just like a brief shake of the head, and then determinedly like run on.
All right, you start running back towards them. 500, 400, 300, charisma save.
By 3.
All right, 200, 100, charisma save.
Natural one by reroll again. Oh wait, no, that's a 7. Is that a 7? That doesn't look.
That's
12.
a 7 plus 5, 12. You're in the hallways again.
Just keep on going. Keep on chugging.
Okay, you get back, you trace your steps back following this, like, thin strand of, like, cloth that's left behind you, and you're 300 feet away. And you're on the mushrooms again.
Doesn't even quite give them the passing thought, just keeps on going.
Okay, you start running back. 300, 200, 100, 50, 25. Charisma save.
4.
You all watch as Felice gently walks towards you. Felice,
Gently?
you are running at a dead sprint. Felice, what do you do?
Basically, do I see them all relaxed?
Yeah. At this point, most of them, to some degree or another, are starting to, like, have funguses grow up over their legs or behind their back.
Do I see the funguses?
Yeah.
Get up! What are you doing?
All of you here. Guys, it's nice here. We should rest. Charisma saves from all of you.
Oh gosh.
My fucking god, what is my luck today,
Oh
man?
my goodness.
I'm enjoying my bad luck.
None
Very
of you
seriously?
hear any of her words. All of you feel like she's just come to join you to sit.
Hey, you're back.
You want
Did
to
you
see
find your
these
cat?
skulls I grabbed?
Can-
So as Perseus says that, his head turns, his body doesn't. Oh, you're back. And as Neumond is looking, she lifts up this giant, like, rotted skull. Want to see a skull I've found?
I want to take that skull and smash it to the floor. What are you doing?
You can roll me a charisma saving throw before you touch the skull.
Sure, 17.
All right, you grab the skull and set it back in her hands, and then grab the skull again and then set it back in her hands, and then grab the skull again and smash it. Took you a little bit of effort, but you managed to work your way through. The skull never existed to any of you three.
Fuck's sake.
I would like you all to roll me charisma saving throws. Neumond at advantage.
It's a 7. I'm assuming I roll at disadvantage. still.
You do not. You get a 23.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. This wall is so comfy.
Yeah, Neumond, there was never a skull you found. Liam, Neumond found a skull. Where is it now? What's going on? Why are we just sitting here? Why is Felice yelling? Felice, would you like to try again?
Yeah. Basically, if Perseus has given her the like drugged out of his mind kind of look, she's gonna go straight.
His
like,
eyes
how's
are
he look?
like literally glassed over. His body is stuck to the wall, and his head is turned just to the edge of what a human neck can turn, and he's trying to turn it more.
All right, Felice is gonna slap him in the face the opposite way.
All right, roll me an attack.
All right, what would that? That would just be unarmed,
Unarmed, yes.
correct?
Yep.
Yeehaw! Chocofucks 18, baby!
All right. Perseus, does an 18 hit your AC?
It fucking does. Took 2 damage.
2 whole damage. Perseus specifically, make me a charisma saving throw. No advantage or disadvantage.
Just bitch slapped.
I'm gonna get another one. I just know it.
I hope not.
22.
22.
Yeah!
Nice!
Woo!
Felice just slapped the shit out of you.
You fucking bitch. Oh my god. What was the... Why? What'd I do?
Take those mushrooms off you and then talk to me again.
You don't know what mushrooms she's talking about.
What'd I do? Was it because of
You just-
yesterday? I said I was sorry.
You just see Felice just like absolutely
Uh,
done with this shit.
All right, Liam, I would like you to make a charisma saving throw.
18.
18. You watch as Felice slaps the shit out of Perseus. And then she's yelling about something. Mushrooms? And Neumond, you see none of this. Liam, you feel weird, but don't know why yet. Perseus, you don't know what the fuck is going on.
What's it called? Rubbing? Sobbing? You know what they do when you get slapped? That thing.
When it's
My
what?
cheek. Rubbing my cheek? Sobbing my cheek? I don't know what the
Rubbing.
verb.
Thing?
Rubbing.
Okay.
So basically, yeah. So this entire place is filled with illusion magic, and guess what? Those walls that you're up against aren't actually stone. They have fucking mushrooms all over them.
Why'd you hit me?
Because you clearly can't see. Do I need to get you glasses? I'm not paying for them. Just this close away from slapping you again.
I have a bit of a crazy idea. I'm going to take that vial of and I'm gonna slam that like there's no tomorrow.
All right. As you pop the top open, this noxious fume, this spice roils over your nose. And it's fucking blinding. Holy shit. And you look up and down and up, and you're currently covered in mushrooms, and you're currently like, oh god, the smell. And it's just the spice. Like, your nose is filled with goddamn pepper. And like, you're currently sitting in mushrooms, but like, god damn, this fucking smell hurts. Everything in your face hurts from this pepper.
Do I still have my produce flame out?
No.
Okay. I would like to produce flame and burn every mushroom.
I would like you to roll me a spellcast, or roll me a concentration check.
20? Question mark?
20! Alright, you
nice.
managed to, through this literal blinding pain in your eyes and nose, produce a bit of flame and just like start searing these mushrooms.
Alright.
Perseus and Neumond, roll me charisma saving throws. Perseus, advantage.
Thank God you said that. How many not ones have I rolled today? It's gotta be 5. Fuck, oh my god.
Unfortunately, you're not lucky.
I guess not.
Perseus, you have not been slapped.
Hey, when'd you get back?
I'm gonna slap him again.
Perseus, roll me a charisma saving throw.
21.
You are currently stuck to the wall, mushrooms growing over your neck and chest. Your entire legs are covered in mushrooms.
Did I even need to roll to attack?
No.
Okay, cool. Because I was very prepared.
Please.
Can I start to cut him out with my dagger?
Yeah. It's actually really easy. The mushrooms are nice and soft.
Okay.
Did
Cool,
I get
cool.
slapped?
Oh yeah, you
Yes.
got slapped twice.
Twice?
100%. Yep.
Everything that I said you didn't know happened now.
What's Neumond doing?
Just
Uh,
vibing, man.
Just fucking vibing.
I'm having a great time.
You all can notice the mushrooms have grown up to her chest. Speaking of
Neumond.
mushrooms growing up your chest, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
20.
Damn!
Okay.
Roll that for a charisma save, Jesus!
Hey, oh,
Can I
wrong
slap her
button.
too?
This one, not that. Oops, guys, this way.
Nope.
Okay.
That was the right
you were right.
save.
You were right.
Okay.
I was making a joke about how you couldn't roll a good charisma save, but you could roll a good con. Liam, Percy,
Yeah.
you get hit by this wave of sweet smell. All three of you, actually, besides Newman, get hit with a wave of sweet smell.
Mhm.
Keep burning.
Your nose is burning, so you get advantage. I'd like everyone to roll me a charisma saving throw.
That's a 10.
That's a 15.
14.
Felice,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
you find yourself in the halls again. Look down, see your red thread. Snap.
Can I
As-
try and follow out the broken part?
No. As a wave of absolute joy hits all three of you. And Percy, Liam, you managed to shake it off. Your head is a little dazed. Felice, you are the happiest you have ever been. You want nothing more than to lie down and rest.
That should make me more suspicious than anything else. Felice is not a happy person.
It's a charm.
That is true.
Burn, burn, burn. Burny, burn, 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 burn.
And I,
We
and I
you
guess
have
to shake it
we'll-
off.
You have burned
right?
away your mushrooms. You all watch
I want to burn the
as
mushrooms. I want to burn all mushrooms,
uh,
regardless of surface.
you try to burn away towards like the floor, and you get an inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, and you just keep burning. You have to conjure your flame several times. You've made a small hole that's inches deep. In order to get any further, you have to stick your hand in it, and as you do, you notice the mushrooms are growing over your hand again. You pull back instinctually so you don't get caught, and the mushrooms mend themselves.
Felice, since she's so happy, is going to bring out her lyre and start playing.
I think about slapping her again. Like I raise my arm. Maybe it'll work for me. I drop it and I go check on Newman.
Newman, are you doing anything in particular, or are you just kind of vibing sitting there? I will tell you guys, now that she's rolled a constitution, this is a timed challenge. The longer you go on with this, the more the mushrooms grow on Newman. So, Newman, would you like to be doing anything? You are currently in a state of mild bliss, just kind of vibing. You are actually in a comfortable chair, sitting out on a porch.
Oh, so I'm not even there anymore.
Nope.
Got it. Great.
Power of mind control, baby.
Instead of being at a comfortable chair, can I be with my dogs?
Yes, I was actually about to describe that you were surrounded by dogs in this.
Nice.
Yep. You are 100% where you would be comfortable.
Help me
A
and the
hobo
dogs.
just wants to be with dogs.
Hanging out.
All of them are just kind of resting in the noon sun. There's golden fields of grain swaying in the breeze. All right.
Just in awe.
Everyone besides Newman and Felice. Liam, you do now notice that Felice's legs are starting to be covered slightly by the mushrooms. However, you do also notice, because of this, that yours and Perseus's are not.
Yeah. The tune that Felice is singing is not one that she's ever sung around you before. You can definitely tell it's back from where she came from. And it seems rather personal.
It's a somber, sad song. If you know Gnomish, it's singing about motherhood and maidenhood and the loss of the ones dear to you, but the need for
Would a halfling be speaking Gnomish?
halfling.
Well, I know
Just like-
halfling.
Okay, then you hear this. It is a somber, sad song about a mother dying for her child, about a father going to war, and all of them rising up again to be greeted by their children. As their children pass on, and then their children pass on, and constant growth of this family of spirits, of people who gave their lives for everyone else.
Can I see if the mushrooms are like springing from anything specifically?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Everywhere. You are in a mushroom. Every surface, every inch of everything, including your companions, besides you and Perseus, is mushroom. There is nothing in this world you can see that is not mushroom or person.
Liam, I think it's time we get out of here.
I would like to grab Felice and go.
You grab Felice.
I'll
Felice,
grab him.
make me an attack roll with your weapon.
Which one? Dagger or quarterstaff?
Whichever one does more damage.
I rolled a 9.
I'm assuming that doesn't hit your AC, Liam?
Nope.
If it
Okay,
did,
I
I'd
would
be
not
sad.
burn anything that's stopping me from carrying, and I'm running.
She is thrashing. Felice, you are being dragged away by this pitch black demon by your legs, away from this joyous feeling. It wants to kill you. It hates you. You are the worst to it. It wants nothing more than your life to be ruined.
Yeah. Could I cast Vicious Mockery at?
All right, cast Vicious Mockery at Liam.
Is that a wisdom
Okay.
save?
uh,
What is it?
yes, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. What? 11. I don't think that passes.
No, it doesn't. You take 1 point of psychic damage. Congratulations.
What do you say to him?
Basically,
What do you say?
all right. You know what?
Remember, you are talking to an amorphous pitch black demon, not actually Liam.
Yeah, basically screaming that his mother must have never loved you. And basically,
One of your
that-
closest companions starts screaming about your mother being terrible.
yeah, and also that clearly never looked you in the face, otherwise they would have brought you up for adoption, and just a number of different things talking about like
Can I try to knock Felice out for that?
You can make me an attack roll. However,
I would
Go
love
ahead.
to. With the intent of soundly putting them.
non-lethal damage.
I will try to take the hilt of my short sword and just like
Understand,
Bonk
this
her real
will
hard.
lower her health, and if you knock her out, she will be unconscious. This is the same as if you're trying to knock out an enemy. She is an enemy combatant right now. However, Felice, after vicious mockerying the giant demon, give me a charisma saving throw. Also,
oh, that's a 10 again. Are you kidding me?
all right.
dirty
then,
20 to hit her.
you get hit over the head, roll your damage, and then charisma saving throw from Felice. The beast itself reels its paw at you and slams you in the skull.
That's a 23.
5
And you're in
bludgeoning
Liam's
damage.
arms. 5 bludgeoning damage to you, Felice, and you are in Liam's arms, and he just hit you over the head.
Do I get knocked unconscious from that?
Are you at 0 health?
No.
Then no.
She just screams.
God.
She just screams. Ow! Ah!
Do you know how
Like,
hard it
looks
is to
over at-
knock out a person, by the way?
Yeah, our skull's hard,
Yes.
bro.
They do
She'll
their
just like
job well.
see you, like
Hey,
see that she's on
Neumond.
your shoulder, and be like, "Oh, you're not a demon."
Con save Neumond.
I really
You
said
gain a
something
point
bad,
of
didn't I?
exhaustion. As the mushrooms start growing up slightly further, hitting your collarbone.
Percy, pick up Neumond. We're going out.
Are you going to try and reach for Neumond?
Please.
I said I was gonna do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Finally.
I must have missed that. Sorry, I've had a thing planned for that for a while, and I must have missed it. My bad. You go to reach for Neumond. Make me a Constitution saving throw. As you all watch, as from Neumond's mouth, this cloud of viscous yellow spores spreads out.
Nasty.
16.
All right, you manage to not be stunned. As this cloud hits your nervous system and racks you with a vicious headache. Now, I would like you to make a strength saving, or a strength check, strength or athletics, if you wish to try and pick her up. Jesus Christ, you can't roll for shit!
That is a
Dirty 20. Nice.
What the heck?
Okay, I want to qualify something. This thing has a +8! You manage to tear Neumond from the ground. Neumond, you take 2d6.
Oh my god.
9 damage!
Okay. You know,
Definitely
actually, I'm
unconscious.
gonna be honest. Out of all these things, this is the thing that's had hit me the least out of all our battles. Like, this is the most damage
you
I've
take
ever
9
had.
damage as the flesh from your body gets torn off with these mushrooms.
Nice. That's so
Ooh.
You have veins that have been torn out, small patches of your skin where they were growing from your legs.
Wow. I'm looking
Oh
great,
my
guys.
god, oh my god.
I'm looking
And
great.
Healing word that, please. Okay, I'd like to cast Healing Word at 2nd level.
All right, just to double check, that does nothing to poisons or curses, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I just see that her existence is being hurty, and I don't like it.
Can I wow, I see that she is casting a spell. Can I time it so I cast Lesser Restoration as the light hits her?
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, funky.
Right. You're fucking with me. There's no way. There's absolutely no way I've rolled 6 not once today.
I can't do shit for that, man.
Alright,
Trust
whatever,
me,
bro.
if I could fuck with players by changing the way the dice worked, I would. I'm
Oh
not.
my god.
I rolled 6 today.
So, yes, you cast this spell, and you try and time it, and the healing word doesn't do any visual effect. And so you just throw this ball of blue fire that spreads out over, Neumond. Neumond, you are cleansed of all of your, misunderstandings of the world. You see the mushrooms, you feel this ache in your body from where these spores and mycelium grew into you. You see these gaping wounds healing as Felice heals you. And you are racked with a fucking headache.
Oh gosh.
I'd like to imagine gosh isn't the only thing you say after all that.
No. Well, actually, if I just got all that, I don't think I would say anything. I would be too stunned. I have like chunks of my body missing.
Yes,
Fair.
there is a small pool of blood underneath you that is slowly seeping into the mushrooms, and more mushrooms are growing out of your blood.
How much did she get healed, by the way?
She got healed
7.
for 7.
Alright, then we come on up and at him. We gotta go now.
I will
Liam,
bonk you on the head.
roll me a charisma saving throw. Your neck and throat are racked with pain for a second before you start walking towards the other end.
Ah, for fuck's sake. So, do I see the glazed over eyes again?
Yes. His
Can I
eyes are
try to
dripping
bite
black
my tongue?
again. What?
Can I try to bite my tongue?
You can make me a Constitution saving throw. Roll low. You bite your tongue, and it has no effect on you.
All right, I would like
You're-
to bonk him on top of the head.
All right, give me a to hit.
I'm gonna do it with the quarterstaff. So it's just literally a thunk. That's a 15.
Does that hit you, Liam?
15 meets my armor class.
So yes. I'm pretty sure it's meet or surpass AC, so I'm going to say it's attackers win.
Okay.
Radical.
Okay, thing.
Roll your damage.
You take 2 damage.
2 damage.
All right.
Liam,
Is it with 2?
charisma saving throw.
I'm using my inspiration.
Okay.
On!
Oh, oof.
You Go into a dead sprint again. Constitution saving throw. Oh.
Oh.
Guys, Liam's not long for this world with these rules.
Well, the good news is you're not traveling very fast anymore, as you gain 2 points of exhaustion.
God fucking damn it.
So I know everything that's going on now,
Yes,
right?
you are fully conscious. You are
Okay,
surrounded by rot.
Okay.
I have disadvantage on ability checks. My speed is halved. I have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yes, you do.
I am not. Well, this is bad.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Can I bonk him on the head again?
Give me a bonk.
Can I also do that with guidance? Because I can clearly figure out that something's going on.
Yes, you can give him guidance now that you know he's trying to resist that.
Yay! That is a 19.
That definitely hits.
Bonk.
All right. Liam,
4.
Yeah.
roll me a charisma saving throw with disadvantage plus 1d4.
It passes. It passes. It passes. 12 passes.
No.
Oh no! Never mind.
Disadvantage plus. That's 6, not 12.
Pain.
All right. You are dragging yourself across the floor.
How far
I
are
don't think I
they?
can carry Felice
they're
if
about
I'm getting this exhausted.
They're about 100
I
feet
mean-
now.
Probably
Okay.
would have hung on anyway.
Liam is trying to go at a dead sprint.
Okay.
I'm
but-
trying my hardest,
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
but I'm just walking.
I'm reading this really quick.
I would like to bonus action bardic inspiration.
All right. Roll me a charisma check. More accurately, a spellcasting check.
18.
All right. You say nothing. You don't need to. A small little red ribbon appears around his throat where the curse was marked.
Yeah, baby!
Liam, you do not have disadvantage on your curse saving throws specifically, and you also have a bardic inspiration.
Bonk! I want to bonk.
You're
Let me
fine.
bonk.
You can bonk again.
Oh my goodness.
Shit, that's an 8.
gracious.
Doesn't that hit?
Inspiration.
That-
Inspiration.
You have to call that before you roll.
Fuck.
Also, you can't inspire yourself.
No. As in I use my inspiration to do
Oh,
it again.
For inspiration die.
To bonk again.
Oh, okay.
For,
Yeah.
For inspiration thingy.
I forgot.
Inspiration of the thing.
Yeah! Alright, 21. That
All
hits.
right, you go to smack, and this ghostly outline behind you follows with a similar strike, but with a very different quarterstaff. It's got a head of a jackal on the hit, on the top, and it whacks him upside the head. 7 damage. You out yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh my
Roll
god.
me a charisma saving throw.
That's a 7.
Oh, for fuck's.
Hell. All right. You are
Can I bonk
200
again?
You are 200 feet from the end of the pit.
I'm going to bonk
170.
again.
Bonk
please.
again.
17.
Can I run
that
after-
passes.
Can I run
Yes,
after
I
them?
do.
Is that-
I'm assuming all of you are running after them.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure.
Actually, can I do with? Yeah, no, that's 5.
Okay. 5 damage.
I'd like to blast him.
You'd like to blast him? All right.
Non-lethal?
Make me
Like
one
that?
attack roll. You cannot non-lethal spells. I will warn you that.
If you kill
I'll
him,
risk
I will
it.
kill you.
I don't care. I'll risk it.
All right.
21?
21 hits.
Do I get hit with something too? Because I'm like
2
on his
damage.
back.
2 damage.
Damage.
You keep
All
running.
right.
Another 60 feet. Or another 30 feet. And as we get another 30 feet, everyone can take another set of actions.
Bonk.
Roll the bonk.
That's a 15.
Hit.
It works.
Liam, Curse save.
Christmas
2.
save.
And take 2 damage.
Alright, that's 19.
You
Oh
fail.
my god.
I fail.
What? What? What?
Oh, screw me and a bag of Doritos.
Oh my
How close
god.
am I to the pit?
You are less than 100 feet from the pit.
Bonus action, bardic inspiration.
Whack
On
him again.
Liam. Okay, sure. Bonk. That's a 5.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
that doesn't hit me, Holmes.
All right. You do not get another charisma save. You are 30 feet from the pit.
Tails beyond. Come on. All right, give me. I'm rolling tails. Come on. Give me some good. 4. I've never gotten a 4 before. What's a 4? Target can immediately use its reaction to teleport up to 30 feet away in an unoccupied spot it can see. When the target teleports, it can choose a number of creatures it sees. Oh! It can choose a number of creatures it can see within 30 feet of it to your charisma modifier minimum of 0 to immediately use the same reaction. Where is our Ray? Where's our Ray right now?
Everyone is like 100 feet behind you.
Okay.
You can grab Liam. Yeah.
Yeah, I can grab Liam. Okay. Sure. Can I count me and him as one since I'm literally on him? No, okay. I can still teleport him, so sure thing. I'll teleport me and him to 30 feet back.
Got you another round.
Okay.
You watch as
And then
instead of a spirit coming out, the little red ribbon around Liam's neck yanks you both back. And in an instant, you're 30 feet back.
I'll also use it to yoink Perseus forward as well, because I can do it. I can do 3 because of my charisma modifier.
Okay. Perseus, you get moved forward 30 feet. You are currently about 70 feet from them. However, Mitti, Percy, you each get actions.
Okay. I can't even.
I gave Bardic Inspiration to Liam before.
Yep, and he still has it.
Okay, yeah, okay. I want to use Minor Illusion. Wait, no, I don't think I can. Never mind. Because how far are they away from me?
Currently 100 feet.
Yeah, I can't use it then. Oh gosh, I don't think I can use it.
What were you going to do with an illusion?
Can't you
I was
do
just gonna
Graspy
have.
Boy?
Yeah, well, I was gonna project Felice's voice because I can do a whisper or a scream, and I was gonna do that to see if I could like do something. But
roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's be real smart, please. Are we not smart?
Nothing happens.
We're not that.
You
smart.
don't waste a spell slot. Nothing happens.
Ah, God.
So whatever you want to do for your action, you're 100 feet away.
I know. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay.
It's okay, Minnie.
No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to debate on the risks of what I'm thinking of doing.
I'll use my action to create a packed weapon spear.
All right.
That's all I can do, because that's an action for some fucking reason.
I know. I'm going to retcon that fucking ability. I hate that it's an action as well. You get it as a bonus action. Fuck that.
Oh my god, you're such a beautiful person.
Like, why the fuck is it an action?
That's what I want to know. That's so fucking dumb. Okay, cool. If that's the case, can I change it to a longbow that I have?
Do you have the specific thing that allows you to use longbows?
Yes, I do.
Then yes.
All right, I'm gonna let it fly and
All
try to
right.
hit me.
You all watch as he pulls out this longbow of flame out of nowhere and immediately lets loose this fire arrow that splashes. All right.
It's a nat 20.
Oh my god.
And I will say, this is non-lethal.
Oh yeah, it is.
I don't know how that's non-lethal.
That is 24 damage.
So out of this blue flame sprouts a full wooden shafted arrow, blunted at the tip, sniping him in the back of the neck, knocking him unconscious immediately.
It's just like Felice is like sitting on the
Felice,
other
make me
side of the
dexterity
shoulder.
saving throw.
Yeah, there it is. That's a 12.
You fall on your face and take 2 damage.
Fuck!
I could
However-
survive that if I was at max HP. But only max HP.
However, you are all now, as you all catch up to where Liam is, you look upon this massive pillar, and it looks back.
The pillar?
Can we go?
And it
Okay.
shrieks
Oh no.
And out of the walls themselves, bodies start crawling. Hundreds of thousands.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's all
Dope.
run.
Can we
Pick up the boy
Yeah.
and run.
Yeah.
take
So you cannot run forward. There is a swarm of rot zombies in front of you. All of what was the bodies that would have been in the cavern clawed their way out of this mycological manifestation of disgusting rot. All of them, some of them falling from the ceiling, some of them grinding their way up through the floor, some of them just arms and hands grasping out. And behind you is the source of it all.
Dissonant Whispers, second level, that motherfucker.
That deals psychic damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Did you get above a 13?
No, I got a 12.
Okay, you take 13 damage then.
You whisper this absolute cacophony into the mind of this incomprehensible being, and as you touch it, it touches you and shrieks in pain as this purely psionic consciousness of these mushrooms shatters for a moment. All of the zombies hold their head, writhing, grating against their skulls. Every single one of them lets out a wail in unison.
And now it wants to move as far as... Must immediately use its reaction if available to use as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay, as much as it's a hive mind, the pillar itself is the only thing that would move.
That's
the
fair
pillar
enough.
will not move. I'm not gonna let you move the entirety of a horde army back 30 feet on
Damn,
a
that would be
level
so
2
cool.
spell.
Completely fair.
That being said, they are all stunned.
Okay. Can we see if there's any way out?
There is still a sea of bodies in front of you. A sea of bodies that goes back as far as you came in.
Okay. Sea of
And I
bodies.
assume we're in a tunnel, right?
Yes.
Not in, like,
You are-
halls. We're in a tunnel.
You are at the edge of a tunnel, about 100 feet from the edge, to a giant drop-off the size of a lake, with a giant pillar of mushroom growing in the middle and a lake of rot at the bottom.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I don't think comprehend languages is going to do much here.
You said it's a pillar, right? How far is the pillar from us again? Just to make sure.
Currently, it's 100 feet away, but they're stunned, so you have a free round, so you can move up to 120 feet, or up to 90 feet before you cast the spell. And then from the actual lip of the cavern, it's another 50 feet or so to the edge of the pillar. And the pillar itself is 100 feet in diameter.
Can I cast magic missile at it?
What's the range of magic
120
missile?
feet. 120.
You'd have to move up a bit, but then you can cast magic missile at it.
Yeah. 10.
10 whole damage.
No,
nine.
9.
You watch as, like, instead of, like, bouncing against it like it would if it hit, like, a solid surface or a person, it tunnels straight through the soft mushroom flesh. You see a thin, pinpoint hole where each of them lands all the way to the other side.
Okay.
Can we see through it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? What do we see?
You see more mushroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This
I would like to
is-
cast Detect Magic then.
Are you sure about that?
Do I see a red little ribbon?
Your
Place
cat is
anywhere.
back to you, by the way. It's sitting on the edge.
Okay. Alright,
It's been sitting on the
cool.
edge this entire time, trying to lead you there.
Okay,
The edge
cool.
of the
I'd like to
pit?
follow. Wait, what, really?
He said the edge, so I'm assuming the edge of the pit.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. Yep. The edge of the pit. Got it.
The cat
I'm
is sitting
assuming-
on the edge of the pit, looking down at the Lake of Rot and up at the pillar.
Oh no, not the Lake of Rot.
The white girl.
Not the no. I
what
do.
would you like to do with your cat?
How far away am I from it?
About 100 feet.
100 feet? Okay, well, literally has not led me astray yet, except for that one time. And it's been with me for God knows how long. So, let's play lucky.
It
Alright.
merps at you.
Yeah. Felice is going to follow her cat, which is going to seem very harebrained.
You walk up to your cat. You're about 10 feet away. It's sitting on the edge, looking at the pillar. It's just sitting there. It meows at the pillar.
Huh?
Roll me a charisma check.
Can I investigate the pillar? Or at least perception it, because I don't want to touch it.
You look up and down it. I will tell you, metagame-wise, it is an ancient Myconid sovereign. However,
History check that?
you already did your history check for Myconids.
That is true.
However, you look at it, it's fragile as hell. It is just compromised of soft mushroom flesh all the way up and down. Most of it's dried by now as it's grown out of its source of water.
Can I take my dagger, stab into it, and then run all the way around it?
You're currently 50 feet away from it, and it's a 300-foot drop in order to get down to the bottom.
That is true. Alright, I'll just kind of like look down at my cat, look back at it. What exactly do you want me to do?
It looks at the Myconid colony. And then it does not jump, it walks. Though you know that it is not walking on an actual surface, and this is just that the cat can fly up to it and headbutts it.
Okay. I have a pot. And no, I have a shovel. I'm gonna take this shovel that I have in my inventory and yeet it.
All right, make me
at the pillar.
Make me an attack roll, and your damage will be 1d6.
Okay, what's the attack roll for throwing a shovel at something?
Non-proficient strength check.
That's an 11.
You hit. It's a giant pillar.
1d6 then. Okay. Yeet. Rolled a 6.
God damn it. How do you want to do this?
Basically, the small halfling is going to basically take out the shovel that is along the side of her backpack, start whirling around, and then release on point of contact for it to hit the pillar.
Alright, it goes flying through this pillar and cleaves a good half of it out, tearing out this, like, very soft mushroom tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna metagame a little bit. I gave it 30 health. It's meant to be weak and easily killed. I gave it weakness to psychic and fire. Thinking someone would either burn it or be mad at the... And you kill it with a shovel!
That's nice. That's good.
I gave you descriptions of it being dry, it being weak, it writhing at psychic damage, it getting stunned at psychic damage, and you throw a shovel at it. Do you not have another Dissonant Whisper spell slot?
I did. I just wanted to use a shovel. I had no other reason. I just want to use the shovel, man.
I'm sad
I
you
would
already
have burned it.
I'm sad you already have inspiration. As this chunk rips out, what little fine tendrils that actually held it together start to splinter and peel apart. As much as this was an ancient being, it was a fragile one. And
Suck my dick.
you feel nothing but loss, all of you. And then you feel pain and sadness as it melts and dies. And you hear one word distorted in every language you know. I'm sorry. I couldn't stop them. As this ancient, sentient being begs for your forgiveness before it melts, all of the mushrooms behind you withering away to a dust. You breathe a sigh of relief.
Felice looks at the shovel in an entirely new light.
Is Liam still on the ground unconscious?
Yes.
What does it look like around us now since like it's all gone? Are we back in like
Do you remember those walls that I described earlier with the alcoves for dead bodies?
Yeah.
It's that ball. The dead bodies are now piled on the floor. Liam, you are alive, by the way. You were hit
Barely.
with yes, you are at 0 health, but you are alive and conscious in a way that you haven't been before. You are part of the actual colony.
What?
And you are mad. This was not your intent. You wanted to live peacefully. You wanted to take care of these roots that you had grown. You had an agreement with the Lich Lords. And then they came. The filth. They tarnished you with dark magics, ruined you. Aeons of growth wasted. A happy colony of simple creatures turned into mindless husks to kill and die. And in your mind, you get a picture of a wooden mask with vines going up one side and a skull going down the other. And you feel a permanent, character-changing enmity towards this mask, as the dying vestiges of an ancient Myconid sovereign imprint on you. And I will give you a choice. You can, if you wish, take the Myconid into yourself. It will gain you some abilities and gain you some disadvantages. You may also reject the Myconid, and you will be returned to normal. You feel the loss and regret that it feels as it knows it is going to die, and without a host, it will not survive. Then you feel the peace it has, as it understands that as much as it is upset at this curse placed upon it, its death is just another in a long line of deaths, and deaths of rot, and that they will be born new in some way or another. But then you feel the sadness for its children. You feel that every single one of those spores is another being, another living soul, dying all at once. And then you feel the unity that it has, the happiness that it has, that it was connected with so many.
I'll take it.
All right. You change your race from human to Myconid human. You gain the ability to telepathically communicate with anyone within 200 feet, as long as you have intentionally imprinted your spores upon them. You may imprint 3 spores a day, and once per day, you may cast stunning spores on one creature. It is the equivalent of a stunning strike for a monk, only you can target anyone in touch radius It is a flat 10 DC that can never go up as far as you know. And finally, you gain weakness to psychic damage, and in Myconid culture, you are now a Myconid sovereign.
King of the shrooms.
I will also say, this will corrupt your Fey magic to make mushrooms. Not because of a meme, but because you are now a Myconid sovereign, your body has somewhat converted to mushrooms. It thanks you, as it would not have done this if you were not willing. It did not wish for its life to end that way, but it would have been fine if you had not. Everyone is back now? You all watch as this rot fades away. Liam breathes heavily and sits up straight. Liam, you're conscious.
What?
At 1 health,
I'm back.
but conscious.
I'm back.
Felice will start to like walk over and like quarterstaff raised hesitantly.
Felice,
knock it off
make
the
me
arrow.
a perception check.
Oh, okay. 9.
Okay. Even with a 9, you see that the tear marks that were black down the side of his face from the magic are permanently stained.
I noticed that his eyes aren't like glassed over or anything,
Nope,
right?
he looks fully conscious.
Felice will like put away her quarterstaff and just kind of like stand beside him, just like, hey, you feeling all right?
Fine. My back feels like it got pierced by a ballista, but other than that, fine.
Oh, here, I'm going to cast Healing Word on him.
All right.
Heat. 7. Wow.
I've got
Get
8
7 health.
HP. 8 HP.
Yay! She's gonna like hold out her hand hesitantly to like motion to the stuff on your face, just kind of like a questioning ask of like, can I touch that?
Oh, actually, I'm like,
Yeah, there's that stuff from before. That the tears. She kind of like motions to her own face of what it sort of looks like. Do I have a mirror in my bag?
Probably, you're a bard.
Probably. Of course, I gotta look at myself at all times. But she'll bring out her mirror and just give it to you.
Liam? Your face has 2 black streaks going down your cheeks. Your like skin itself is paler, and your hair is, there are strands of white in it that are not hair.
disconcerting.
Yeah. From my experience, hair just doesn't normally do that on an adventure.
So, something you all should know about me is, for whatever reason, I do have some sort of connection to the Fae, and I wonder if whatever happened to that sovereign connected me to it somehow.
Felice like starts to frown. Did it hurt you when it died?
No, was sad, but also no, happy's not the right word. Peaceful.
That doesn't really make any sense. I don't think I would be peaceful if I were to die.
It's like when something's caught in a trap and it can't really get out, so it just has to suffer and struggle.
Said, I'm sorry I couldn't stop them. Do you sort of through this, whatever the connection this is, figure out who this them is?
Then I can insult that you just killed.
Oh. That would make sense.
Liam's teeth kind of grit a little bit.
So, how exactly is it connected to you?
Like, it's in my head. It's yelling. It's really loud.
Is it upset with me?
No, they're sorry, and they're actually quite thankful for you freeing them from their suffering.
Oh. Felice her tenseness kind of just leaves a bit until she feels kind of relieved at that. Just wasn't quite sure what to do in that situation, especially with you all going under some hypnotic something. I'd never want that to happen again, especially not to you. Just, yeah, so can you hear its thoughts or something? Like,
They came to peer around there. They're telling me about how they came to be trapped there.
oh, really?
Yeah. If anyone can offer me drawing utensils,
Yeah, probably. I'd probably have one.
Don't bother with
I'll draw it.
Don't bother with a performance check. Your muscles move on their own. You all watch as his arm moves in a jerky motion, as it is controlled by a force other than him, and these hairs start to grow out of his pores as it does. And you notice they're not hairs, they're mycelium. And they fall off as he's done and fade away, and his hand is his again.
That's weird.
Hey, by any chance, did they tell you where the rest of the missing people are? Or is that not something they can do?
Oh, yeah, that's that thing, right.
Yeah, the whole reason we came down here?
Do they? No?
The information I have given you is all the information they can give you right now. However, I will tell you, they are exhausted.
Okay.
They just died.
That's fair.
They are
As one would. Mitti would know.
single speck in your soul right now, trying not to feast too much while trying to still grow. They express themselves in simple emotions. They no longer can speak. For now. However, as a DM, the information I gave you is the information you need. Then we will end it there.